Hey guys, it's Critter Getter here with Critter Outdoors. We're here resetting this bridger here. We're on a crop change here, and the coyotes will be running this crop change, coming straight to where all this patchy stuff is, trying to find a little bit of cover. We're just gonna do a reset from previous catch. So we got our bridger here. Just wanna get our bed dug up so we can bed our trap nice and soft, nice and solid. If it's not bedded solid and the coyotes feel that trap moving underneath their feet, they'll dig your trap up almost every time. So you want to make sure your trap's bedded nice and solid, even, so you don't have any high spots on the dirt. You want everything to look natural. So we're just going to push some dirt here underneath the levers, this bottom jaw. That way we can get that trap in there nice and solid. See how that doesn't move at all there? It's not rocking one bit. That's exactly what you want. If they feel that rocking, they'll dig your trap right up. Now I'm just going to fill in these holes here so that we don't have any high or low spots when we cover this trap up. Alright, now I need to get another pan cover. So I'll be right back. So what the pan cover does here is it just keeps the dirt from going underneath your pan. If the dirt goes underneath the pan, then when the animal steps on the pan, the trap won't be able to go down. So you put that pan cover underneath there so that the dirt doesn't get, or so that way your trap can go off. Alrighty, so we got that covered up. Now we're just gonna kind of throw some of this on here and blend it together a little bit. That way it doesn't look just out of the ordinary. And we're gonna have to re-dig our scent hole. And you wanna get it nice and deep, that way the coyote or fox, whatever you're targeting, can look down there and it looks just like a mouse hole. Now, if you walk around these fields, I'm sure you'll find a mouse or a field mice hole. So we're just trying to recreate that as much as possible. I'm gonna put that rock there so it looks like field mice usually dig underneath stuff. So I'm gonna put that rock there just to make it look a little more natural. Now what I wanna do is I'm gonna take one of these corn stalks here. These are called your guide sticks. So what it does, basically when a coyote or fox comes in, they'll work whichever way they feel like it. So if they want to come this way and start digging there, then they will. But they don't like coming up to something like this and having to step over all this stuff. So this kind of acts as a funnel. So when they're coming down this crop change or coming down through this way, they're gonna hit this, smell that bait, and they're gonna funnel in. And hopefully walk right into that. You always want to make sure you have gloves on that's kind of scent controlled. These are strictly just used for my traps, setting my traps. And then I have a different set of gloves that I use when I bait. I'm gonna come from behind with your scent, because if you drip any of that on your trap, then the fox or the coyote, their attention is going straight to the trap, and they're gonna sniff the trap instead of your bait hole, and you don't want that. Underneath that hole. Alrighty guys, so right here we're gonna set a new trap. Last time we were doing a reset, we're gonna set a new one here this time. I won't go through on how to set it again last time, just because that's the whole purpose of that last one. Now it looks like we got a bunch of rock here, so it might give us a little bit of an issue. Let's see if we can pound this down. Just trying to get that set hole down there. Now if you look, this is my pre-sifted dirt. So at the beginning of the year, I get a bunch of pre-sifted dirt that way, because sometimes when you're bedding your trap and everything, you don't always have enough dirt to cover it up, so you need more. So you can either go to a different spot and get a bunch more, or you can just at the beginning of the year, each year, get a bucket, 5-gallon bucket full of pre-sifted dirt. And if you look here, my dirt that I have, I mix some peat moss in there, and it's a lot darker than this dirt that I'm working with here. So when I bed this trap here, I'll show you how I'm gonna disguise this trap a little better by using, I'm gonna bed the trap with this dirt, my pre-sifted dirt, and then I'll cover the trap up with this oranger looking dirt. And hopefully that'll cover my trap up a little more. So you want to offset it to the right a little bit. And some guys will offset it to the left, offset it to the right. I don't think it matters, but offsetting it to the right is what works for me. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing here. Alrighty, so what we're using as anchors are called wolf fangs. That's what they look like. And here's a driver. So you basically just, I got some dirt in there. So you basically just put that wolf fang right in the driver there. And with these bridgers, their chain is on the bottom of them in the middle. So I'm just gonna anchor it straight in the middle of the trap bed there. If you have Dukes are normally anchored on the side. So then you have to anchor it maybe over here somewhere. So we're just gonna pound this in the ground. A lot of rock. Alrighty, so that wolf fang's down in there now. And you want to give it a good yank to the side so that wolf fang is down in there like that. And when you yank on it, it's going to turn sideways. That's what allows it to stay anchored. So we're going to give it a good yank. Either side, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to get our board here so we can set it. You don't have to have a board, but it helps me because if not, and I do it like this, then the trap starts pushing down into the dirt, and it makes it a little more difficult. All right, so there's set. Once again, got that night latch listed for the click. Boom, there's that click. We're good to go. So I'm just gonna stuff that chain down in the hole there. We got a lot of these little rocks. They're gonna give us some problems because you won't be able to bed your trap with them in the way. So if you can get rid of them, that's good, but sometimes you can't. You just kind of have to work with it. So that's moving a little bit there, so I'm gonna take this and hopefully pack them jaws down in there and the levers. All right, so there. Not moving anymore. We're gonna get that pan cover and put that on. Sift our dirt on there. See how big of a difference that is in dirt. That's not good. So we'll disguise it up a little bit then. Toss that ugly dirt off to the side there. Now we're just gonna kind of touch it up a bit. That way it doesn't just stand out like that. 'Cause they'll know something's up when they see it's all different. And then they won't come in. So just try and get some of this dirt and color, get the color changing up a little bit. It's a little muddy, so it's not going through the sifter. You also want to make sure there's no rocks on your pan, because if there's, or near your jaws, because if there's rocks near your jaws and that trap goes off from a coyote stepping in it, but that rock is there and the rock gets caught in the jaws with the coyote's foot, then the jaws will be left open a little more and the coyote might be able to slip out. So you just want to be careful with that. Make sure there's no rocks in the way. And even the slightest little stone, the same thing will happen. All right, so now we want to, that's about all the better we're going to get it blended in, I think. So now we want to find our, find some guide sticks to put in there. Notice I use that rock as our backing to make it look like something's been digging. So we'll use these as our guide sticks here. Hopefully funnel them in. Maybe even throw some leaves up here, look like the sticks were there before. Just kind of blend it in a little bit. That way it doesn't look too out of place. Alrighty guys, and there's the finished product. On to the next one. Alright guys, that's the end of this video with Critter Outdoors. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and we'll be back out tomorrow.